Meow. 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 Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Hello. Chat. How are you? I didn't forget to stream. I sat down to stream. I opened everything up. And then I opened up Blender. Because I wanted to show you something. And then I just kind of zoned out. Thank you so much for 22 months, Popper Boy. I appreciate it. Holy moly. But here we have Frost. All rigged up. Doing great. Got the tail. Like so. Got the ponytail. Like so. Ear physics? You betcha. Here's the head. There's the head. Does this look creepy when I do this, chat? Here's this. It wiggle. Here is ear. It wiggle. See, wiggle ear. And then I have this. Wiggle hair. Hair wiggle too. Bang wiggle. You see? And of course, the other side too. God, mother frick. There's always something. There's always something. Always. It's to this? Goodness gracious sakes alive. My word, why? You've gotta be kidding me. Get out of there. Now... Oh, but... Hubba, hubba gabba. Why? Hubba bida. Well, I know what I'm fixing after stream. Trails time. So I can forget about the horrors of weight painting. Last time on Trails, we did all the Bond events. Kissed Elisa. Held hands with Elliot. Dipped out before her tornado warnings. This time on Trails, double music. How was tornado? I went around in a circle. Had a lot of fun. I went I was flying in it, just like in Battlefield 2042. And then, yeah, I sent it away to Jen. Okay, so good catch. Timer has started now. This time is just a bunch of NPCs. It's gonna be a whole bunch of NPCs. I think I will save... Okay, things I have to do during this NPC time. A bunch of side quests of monster killing variety. All of the recipes I need to turn in, cook and turn in. I want to see if I can catch the final fish. If not, I don't know. Probably on Ymir, the magical, wonderful river. There's likely missables. There's probably hidden side quests, because all we have are monster killing quests right now. There is... What else? Do I have all trial chests? I've done all trial chests. And I've probably got all monsters? That's a big ol' probably. Just keep my eye out for question marks as I scroll through here. I'm just gonna assume I have them all. There's a lot going on in this time. Ugh. We have Guy, Sarah, and Eustace in the party. Right. That's what I was gonna do last time before the big ol'... The big ol' thing. So Guy, Sarah, and Eustace. So I can switch out these two. Okay. Now there are NPCs galore. The most NPCs we've ever had to speak with in one section of the game. We got all of Trista's Thor's Academy on board. All of them. Maybe there's some unnamed NPCs that are just hanging out. No, we do have... Is she here? Do you think she's on board? If those two are... Generic named Academy student is on board. Maybe Femst is here. Crossbell filler streams. Yeah. Whatever, because Crossbell was always the whole of Crossbell. I was thinking maybe I'd save the ship till last. Because all the people on the ship are going to be talking relevantly to our operation. They also might have side quests. Hidden side quests. So maybe it is worth talking to the ship students first. I don't know. Because with the amount of students on here, it is an endeavor to speak with all of them. Where is she? Ships is good? Okay. She better be here. Okay, these two are here. But where are the rest? Where is she? Outside? she's now just called Academy Student like every other one. But it's her model. It's her unique model that no other that's never doubled up. There's never been two of her at once. It's just Femst. Alright, let's go double check that there is no other Femst. Okay. Uh-huh. Barrel. Alright, there is only one. There will always only ever be one. You clipped my freaking out because of my weight panning. Appreciate it, Jen. That is... Zeb. Poor Femst is probably just so confused. Just thinking, huh, there are some eccentric people on board. All right. Hey. What you got for me, George? Hey there. Busy getting ready? There's not much time left until the operation begins, so if there's anything you need to do it now. Well, one thing I need is to make sure my equipment and Arcus are in top condition. There's not a doubt in my mind that Crow and the Azure Knight will be there, so I can't go in unprepared. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if they were. Alright, sounds like a plan, Reen. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that. It's a shame there isn't any more Zamurian ore left. I could have made good use of it. How so? Well, remember how I was using it to customize your weapons earlier this year? That was the most I could do at the time. Now you can make them wholesale? But making Valimar Zutachi gave me tons of practice in handling Zamurian ore. So at this point, I'm confident I could do more than customize an existing weapon. I could make a new one from scratch. Really? That sounds amazing. The more powerful weapons we have, the better. Unfortunately, though, we used all of the ore you brought back, and I do mean all of it. I don't even have the tiniest fraction left to play with anymore. If you had any, even a few small fragments that I could put together, I'd be able to do it, but as things stand... Actually, I do have some on me. Yeah, we do. You do? Awesome! Well, as soon as you've decided what you want me to make with it, let me know. I'll be here waiting. It's valuable stuff, though, so make sure to think long and hard about what you want to use it on. That's right. We've gathered a Zamurian ore from good Heinrich. Congrats, Pocket. Doing great. Man, that Zamurian ore Tachi of yours is one heck of a project. Still, I promised Crow I'd make it back at Arok's Fort, and I wasn't about to let him down. But that's where my part in all this ends. It's all up to you now. You've done more than enough already. Thank you, George. I'll be sure to smack Crow silly with it and drag him back here. A ring out of Zamurian ore. A ring. Would it give us special powers, or is it just to give it to our beloved? Why not both. Magical ring of courting. It gives you like plus 50 charm. Charisma. I've got no doubt you will after all you've been through. Well, I've got some final engine checks to do before the operation begins. But if you need a bit of an Arcus checkup, I can play doctor. Sure. Certainly you have evade 3 now. You don't. But you do have Shadow Blade, Altair Cannon, Cliome Solarian, the 4S. You have all the big ones now. Cool, cool. But there must be new weapons. Not here, but upstairs. Interesting. Oh, wow. That's almost 200 extra strength. Yeah, that's just short of 200 extra strength. How much crit does Fee get? 10%, okay. Happy weekend check! So we're all cool with me just getting all of them, right? Through a little magic. Sure. I'm gonna go up to the shop to see what they have here first. Kaima's good old duplication glitch magic. Yeah, her wonderful magic that she is so happy to use for me. Anything special here? Nothing particular? No. And I guess it's probably time to also acquire Imelda items. Now that we're in the finale, we can do our we're not really building since we haven't gotten much new stuff. I thought maybe when the final act hit I would do another rebuild, but everyone's pretty nice. You assume English is my first language? Yeah, that's why I speak it so improperly. Can you just gather some data for research? Or is it data? Sure. Are you good with tenses? Past tense? Present tense? Future tense? Yeah, I suppose. I have, on occasion. The report is submitted. That's present tense. Wait, what? The report is submitted. Submitted is past tense. But they're speaking in... Wait. The report is... Wait a second. The report is submitted. So is submitted would be present tense, but it uses the past tense submitted. It assumes it's present. Yeah. Simple, it's present, yeah. So I thought it was present at first, but then I saw submitted, and I was like, wait. If I'm saying the word, if I say I submitted something... So I was correct at first, and then I second-guessed myself because it was a test. And I always gotta second-guess myself on a test. It could be the third option. Chat taught me that. The report has been submitted. What tense is this? Has been. Had been is past, but has been... I don't know. It's confusing now. Present perfect. Thank you. I just know that when I say the words, that they're the way they're supposed to be said. Usually. The most I did with tenses, like recently-ish, was when I was taking German in uni. Your actual question? Hit me with it. When do you use the report is submitted, and when do you use the report has been submitted? Think about function, not grammar.
Right.
I can see myself using it in different situations that kind of make sense in those situations. But the logic behind it, I don't know how to explain. And it's, yeah, it's what Popper said, basically. Never submit anything. Never admit anything, Kiro. Stay vague. Stay off the radar. That's interesting. Cause I most definitely in everyday English will say something has been done when I was the one who did it. When I was the one who doed it. Oh, Wings of Night. That one makes sense. No, that one's easy. I am following you means I am in the I am actively verb following you. I have been following you. Means that Not right now, but I have been previously. Right? Huh? Huh? Taking on a formal tone. Yeah, because there's a huge difference between spoken and written, or educational written, of course. Yeah, but I will say to my mom, the food has been cooked. I would say that. So that's the famous Ash Knight. It's so cool. Can't believe you can make something like that move. Good luck today, Reen. Evolving? Language is always evolving. Always and forever. But as always, what we learn in school is much different than how we use it from day to day. If I'm writing something, I'm a little more particular about how I write it. Have fun with that check. Lambert really is a horse expert. They're all in tip-top condition and ready for battle now. We're gonna use them to confuse the enemy and take a bit of pressure off you. You better make this thing a success. That goes for Eustace too. Where is Eustace? Oh, he was at the third floor tables. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, Whitcomb. Preparations for the operations are proceeding stupendously. Look, even Whitcomb steeled himself for the upcoming battle. Watch and be amazed as we dash across the battlefield and gallantly rescue His Majesty the Emperor. Whitcomb and I shall always be as one. Watch in amazement. Yes. Valley Bro.
The Honor family are descendants of my former awakener. It is only right that I should fight to rescue them.
I suppose you're right. I'm sure Krona's Azure Knight will show up at some point too. So I'll be counting on you, partner.
Acknowledged, Reen.
He's ha-haing too much!
Together we shall overcome all that stands in our way.
I know, it's fine. The Sunlight was fun. It made me realize that I don't understand enough about my language. Even I understood the most about it when I was, you know, actually actively learning how it all worked. I thought it was pretty fun understanding grammar in class. And then understanding German grammar was pretty interesting too. Now that his blade's done, Valimar's in absolute peak condition. The difference between victory and defeat rests on your skill as an awakener. Think you've got what it takes to beat that cocky punk and his knight? I've got more than that. Just watch. He won't beat me again. I'll hold you to that. You're a different person now than the day you were the day Trista was attacked. But now it's time to see if this one can stand up against that goofball and his knight. You do seem confident enough, so I can give you the benefit of the doubt. Even Selena started hee-heeing. I imagine Vita's going to be waiting for us over in Heimdall, too. She's guided Cronus and his Azure Knight this far. I can't imagine she'd stop now. But there's no way I'll let her beat us. Don't worry, there's no chance. We all believe in you, Emma. I know you won't let us down. I'll try not to. So will Celine, I'm sure. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you've got, I guess. Clara. New? No. I never cared about this war, how it would end. But now I realize that if it drags on, I'll have nowhere I can just sit and focus on my art. So you need to succeed. I don't want to live in a world where I can't return to my atelier. As always, let me know if your knight needs any upgrades. Ugh. My graduation project is basically ruined if I don't get back to my atelier. So don't screw this up. If upgrading your knight will help you not mess up my life, I can do that. No. There's new here. What's the last one we got? What was it that we got? Whoa. That's what we're rocking now. It's gotta be this one. Look at that, it's got hearts on it. Can we really not grind up all of her ores if we're going forward? We could. Oops. There we go. I did it. I have accomplished. Orb system? Quartz system. Alright, I want to buy a bunch of the CP ones. This one that gives strength 50. Thank you, Jen, for the Keikakumin's plan. I've set up the infirmary and will be taking care of any students who get injured today. While I pray my services won't be needed if anyone does get hurt, I have everything I need to treat them right away. As inexperienced as I am, I feel as though this is the best way I can contribute, and perhaps the reason I'm here at all. I don't want us to be missing a single student when we return to the academy, so I'll do everything I can to prevent that. The Sky One cutscene? Is there a new trailer? Or is it the one something we watched on stream? Last night, I gave you my heart. I gave Vincent my heart. And the very next day, he gave it away. Cutscene comparison? Oh, between old game and new game? That'd be fun to look at, maybe at the end of stream, if it's something we haven't seen. Last night I once again laid bare my burning desires to Vincent. And do you know what he told me? He told me that he would give his answer after this operation is over. That's an indirect marriage proposal if I've ever heard one. Oh, Vincent, I knew you'd always felt the same way I did. I don't know about this. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Love often blossoms best under unnatural circumstances. Like unnatural, like when you drug people with your cookies. But I'll have to inform Father to start arranging the ceremony the very moment this operation is complete. If I pretend I didn't hear anything, I don't have to get involved. Just ignore it. Just walk away. Just pretend it's not happening. Ha 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 ha. La 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 la. I originally learned how to fight with a pistol in order to act as a bodyguard for Master Vincent and Lady Ferris. The training was grueling, but the alternative was having to share the task of serving them with another, which I could simply not abide. Oh, she's very protective of them. That's some devotion. But of course, can you think of anyone more worthy of devotion than Master Vincent and Lady Ferris? I, for one, cannot. As long as I draw breath, I will do everything possible to keep them safe. I will sacrifice life and limb to defend Master Vincent and Lady Ferris. There is no worthier cause to die for. Is that a Milliam and Alphine snowboard? Yes, we have both of those. Alphine also has Elise on her. Do your weird pose. Sarifa, can I get a selfie with you? Can I get a picture with you? But you gotta do the pose for me. Do the thing. I want an autograph. I think we have a contender for something that could be in the bottom left corner alongside Jesus. It's Sarifa's cast animation. We no longer have anything to fear. My graceful spearmanship shall cleave even the winds in my way to ribbons and cut a path to safety for the hostages. Onward, my dearest sister! Onward, my capable servant! Together we shall show the world what the illustrious Floral family is truly capable of. With pleasure, Master Vincent. Of course. The moment he does anything respectable, he goes and bobbles his heroic speech. Happy Friday, Droxar! After this is over, spring will be nearly upon us. The season of graduation. The season of I am freed from Margarita's curse. How long this year has been. Oh, how very, very long. I wouldn't put money on that. I was talking to Elisa last night, and we've decided that if we both return from this operation safely, we're going to hold a big party at the academy. Every student is to be invited, of course, regardless of class. The faculty, too. That sounds like it'd be one heck of a party. But saying if makes it sound like you're not planning on returning from this operation safely. I suppose you're right. Then let me rephrase. When we inevitably return safely from this operation, we're inevitably throwing a massive party. They do say success stems from the mind, after all. Perfect. She's gotten tougher since I first met her. I'm sure spending time with Elisa is to thank for that. There are a lot of preparations that need to be made for a party like that to happen. Food, for instance, could be an issue, even if Sarifa and Celestin were to work together. They will only know so many recipes. Ah, okay, so I have to return to Ferris after I have done every recipe thing. Or maybe she'll just take it now that I have every recipe. I haven't, like, performed them all, or made them all. Okay, maybe let's scale it back a little. You don't necessarily have to think of the specifics until after the operation. Oh, yes, I suppose you're right. Right now, I should focus my mind on an energy on the task in hand. We will make this operation a resounding success. Naturally. But it might not hurt to keep the fact that she's looking for a ton of recipes in the back of my mind. I have to cook. I could gather up a bunch of good ones for her. I'm sure that'd help her keep her mind on the operation proper. Oh, okay. I don't have to cook. I just have to show her the recipes I have. Hey, Ferris, I've got something to show you. Green showed Ferris his recipe book. Look at all of these. Have you been writing all of these down yourself? Yeah, I've been collecting them for a pretty long time now. Think there are enough of them to make your party a success? Without a doubt. I'll have to start copying all these down right away. Knock yourself out. Perfect. Between your recipes, the cooking club's help, and Sarifa and Celestin. We should have a vast selection of food on offer. I must admit that I'm rather impressed. I certainly didn't expect you to present me with so many recipes. Think nothing of it. Hopefully, you'll now be able to focus all your efforts on the operation instead of being distracted by party planning. I never would have allowed something so trivial to hinder my concentration in the first place. Still, I do feel as though I underestimated you somewhat. In light of that and your hard work, I want you to have this. Gah! A master quartz! This one's pretty wild looking too. It's a cutting-edge one that my family sent to me. I would use it myself, but I imagine that you'd be able to draw out its full potential more effectively. It's a very capable quartz, so I hope that it becomes a valuable asset in your battles today. Thanks. Can't wait to see what I can do. Anyway, good luck today. Likewise. Together, we will make this operation a success, and the party after it an even greater one. Listening to him, you'd never imagine we were about to embark on a life-threatening operation. Still, as imbecilic as he can be, he is the next head of our family. I'll have to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't do anything too foolish and lose his. As much as I prefer fighting on the front lines with you and your classmates.
Well, we'll take good care of Elisa for you. Be sure to stay safe during your part of the operation, too.
I don't need your concern.
New quartz.
Bah. Bah. Gah.
It says critical damage, not critical chance. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, at that chance. Okay.
So, holy cow. I'd put this on someone like the only person who has something that can push towards this would be Gaius. Or food. Gaius has his craft, but there's also food. The Gamba food. But like, oh, she already has 50% chance. Okay, she's already killing it over here. Oh, Gaius is leveling that already. Rena's leveling this. Okay. That's right, I'm just leveling quartz right now. Dodge tank Sarah, she is not dodge tanking. Or she kind of is. Oh, she's the inflictor of pain. We also have Emblem, which is cool. But, I don't know where I use it. There's so many Master Quartz to choose from. Oh. Oh my. My first thought was crits, but the thought that really resonated with me was buffers. Like, yeah, strength, arch strength, speed, but the stealth is free buffing. Put it on someone who buffs, and they can do it without worry. Goodbye. There's just so many options. For $1 million on stealth fee. But fee does extra crit damage. But wait. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Whoa! Wait a second. Vermilion is just better. Yeah. If I am guaranteeing fee to crit because of stealth, 80% damage is much better than 50%. Holy cow. What the heck? That's insane. Yeah, right, yes. Yeah. And this... Isn't it double damage? No, it's only 50% extra damage. Right? Because crits usually do 1.5 times. Until it goes up to 2.5, if it goes up to 2.5, or maybe it only goes up to 2.25, Vermilion is better. Right? Because crits usually do 1.5 times damage. And then crits, you add another 50% onto that to be 2 times. Vermilion adds 80% onto the 50% extra damage of a usual crit. I don't know what Murakumo's gonna be when it levels up. Which it's almost leveled up, so I'm gonna keep it for now. Almost is, it's relative to how much it costs. It's like 2/3 of the way there. Are they multiplicative or additive? Oh, good question. Oh my god. Yeah, good question. Popper, pull up the formula. The Krabby Patty formula. The crit multiplies the final damage, so 80% calculated before crit. Okay. So if we did 100 damage, we then do 180 damage. Multiply it by 1.5 for another 50%. We're doing 360 damage. If we do 100 damage, we multiply it by 2, we do 200 damage. So, Vermilion is better. But I'm gonna level up Murakumo, and then I'll switch to Vermilion. Because Vermilion will do a bit more damage if you consistently crit. Yes. Also, just in general, it's gonna do 80% more damage for every attack. Not crits. Like, everything is increased by 80%. And stealth guarantees the crits. Yeah. Well, isn't it wonderful how all the students are coming together to achieve something so momentous today? I get tingles all over just thinking about it. It's hard to tell. From where I'm standing, he looks just as carefree as ever. Yeah, I could do good on Laura as well. But Laura I have currently with every CP gaining item possible. So she's always S-crafting. Well, for better or worse, it looks like this round is all for the marbles. I wish you all the best of luck. Go with the goddess's blessing, and remember, come back with no regrets. Thanks, instructor. I'll keep myself busy aiding you from the shadows, as I'm given to do. I wish you all the best of luck. Go with the goddess's blessing. Thank you. Goodbye forever, teacher. Yes, monster data. Quick now, enter student data into your computer. If you ask me, the real winners in life are the people who don't give up no matter how bad things get. Think about it. Our academy at Chess Club, both are winners in their own right. So let's show the Alliance our passion, our school spirit, and our refusal to ever, ever give up. We can do this. Murakuma does on level 5? No, because it'll level up soon. And then I'm gonna switch it anyways to level up Vermilion. So let's show the Alliance just how much passion and school spirit we've got. There's no way we won't win. Admit, I didn't expect anyone would ask me to come out with your Divine Knight's fancy new sword. Still, glad we got it all sorted out. And just in time, too. Thanks, Instructor Makarov. Never would have guessed that you were one of Professor Schmidt's disciples, or even a student from the Institute. That was on purpose. I try to keep my mouth shut about all this stuff. With how reluctant Schmidt seemed to be about grabbing this mysterious person, which ended up being Makarov, I thought for sure it was going to be Gwyn. Schmidt used to have me help him out on weapons research, which, as you can imagine, I got sick of real quick. That's why I decided to get the heck out of there and move to another school over in Heimdall. Okay, this voice hurts my throat. Stop smoking, Makarov. You hurt my throat. Even then, the whole Schmidt's disciple thing ended up getting me involved in all sorts of nonsense I didn't care about. Got sick and tired of that too, so I bailed and ended up at Thor's. Wow, sounds like you've had a pretty dramatic education, to say the least. Welcome to adulthood. I actually kind of like being an instructor, believe it or not. Nice to actually take on a tough job for the time. First time in a while, too. Stand by my work, but it's up to you kids to do the heavy lifting. Good luck. Thank you, Instructor Makarov. While you're on the attack, Rex and I will be chronicling the operations by taking photographs of every twist and turn. Not a single shot will escape our grasp. We couldn't afford to let one with you putting everything on the line out there. Our job is to capture the truth, and today is the day it matters most. Hey! Issue 6 finally happened! I have gathered all the data we need for the main event, so the only thing I have left to do is figure out what to write about next. Not much use in a writer who doesn't have a subject, right? I'm not particularly good at anything about penning stories, and once we make it through all this, I'll be delivering nothing but the best. Big hands. Larger than life hands that don't fit the characters. Yaoi hands. Buh. I'm very burpy. I had SOS this morning. Oh no, I don't need a compatibility reading. Oh, don't tell me someone told her. Wait, what happened? Oh, forget it's Beryl. Sometimes it seems like she knows everything. Yeah, when I see it again. Uh-oh. And yet here you are with heart and convictions as clear as day. The entire nation cowers and you stay fearless. If you can keep warning from clouding your actions, I'm certain you will be the key to our future. When fate beckons, one has little choice but to dive in head first. But you seem well aware of that, so I'll say no more. Go forth and claim your futures. Hang on, I need to go and come back. Miss etc. What did she say when I tried to get a reading and I skipped through it because I figured it was just the normal stuff? Check, thank you.
I'm helping out in the kitchen today to make sure everything runs smoothly for today's operation.
I never thought all my time making those packed lunches with Laura would end up helping out with the war effort. If you're hungry, help yourself. You wouldn't want hunger pangs distracting you in the middle of an operation this big.
It's an honor to be able to save His Majesty like this. It's so surreal that it almost feels like a dream, to be honest.
Make sure you're well fed before you head out, Reed. It wouldn't be easy to pull off a rescue this big on an empty stomach. She says you already share such a strong bond with one of your companions that no one could possibly come between the two of you. Heck yeah. Ouch. Massaging my throat.
Right.
Left. Okay. Giving your violin some maintenance, Elliot? Yeah, always calms me down a bit. And that's exactly what I need with how nerve-wracking the thought of going out to rescue His Majesty is. That's the task we've been given, so we need to try, for him, Elise, and even Machias' dad. I'll say, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. This is the best way for us to help your dad protect the nation, too. I suppose you're right. There are a ton of people counting on us. There's no way we're gonna let them down. Hang on a sec. How's Chat MD today? How you feeling today? Dr. Chat? Good? Okay, what do you think, Dr. Chat? About it? Didn't I save that? I did not. Oh, right. I can just paste. Did I not paste? Okay. So, Chat MD. What the heck? So I have a sharp pain when I'm voicing, like, around here. Owie. Bruise. Is this because I'm voicing? Is this my where are my vocal cords? Where are vocal cords? Where are the vocal cords? Are more central? So why does that hurt? It's more like the... Does it feel sore? Oh my god, it's... It's just the muscle. It's the tendons. My right neck. And the right side of my neck is just the tendons and muscle are tensed up from voicing. Maybe it's also the way... Maybe it's also the way I sleep on it. Okay, if that's the case, then I can keep voicing without issue. It's just the muscle, my neck muscle. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't anything super dangerous to, like, I don't want to... I don't want to damage my throat, my voice. Okay, we're good, we're good. Am I actually doctors, though? Oh. Ah! Ooh, ah! Hang on. Okay, okay. When my mouth was closed, and my mouth was closed, therefore I wasn't straining the neck muscles, it didn't hurt. But the moment I start moving my lips, therefore opening and closing my jaw, it hurts. It hurts. Okay, yeah, when I pull my neck to the left or to the right, the left side is fine, but when I pull my neck to the left, it hurts. So it's just neck muscles. Might be good not to do voices that strain your voice. Yeah, I don't think it's my voice. I think it's just neck muscles for some reason. I gotta say, though, for some reason, this happens every year. This part of my neck hurts, especially during pollen time. But voicing strains neck, it does strain the entire neck. Especially when I'm doing all these different voices. I'm feeling my neck right now, and it's just... It's warbling all over! Yeah, I can't figure out the condition for when the neck decides to hurt and when it doesn't. I'm not sure. I don't understand. Sounds like today's operation is going to be a real doozy. I don't think I've got a lot to contribute, but if I figure out something I can do, I'll be sure to do it. I don't want this war causing any more damage to this country's fish or its fishing spots. I'm gonna finish this floor and then I'll stop for now. Because I cherish my throat and my voice. Because it's everything I do while streaming. I can't sing good, but I think I can do voice good. Want to watch the sky thing? Yes. Sorry about crossbell. Yes. You know what? Let's not do these voices. It hurts, especially after massaging it. Okay, Frost. Stop getting so excited. No more excitement. Just gonna chill. Let's chill out. Let's hang out and chill. Yeah, I can't sing good, but I think I can do voices kind of good. I should have gone to like school for it. Some kind of theater thing. I should take some voice lessons so that I can properly train my voice and exercise it without hurting it. Maybe I think maybe the issue is I don't warm my voice up. I just kind of go straight into voicing. Maybe that's it. Aw, man. Chat, buy me a personal trainer. Voice trainer. Throwing it up. I'm sure there's a Fiverr voice trainer thing. Ha ha ha, stop the timer. Switches majors for the 5th time. When I first went to uni, I was an English major. With a German secondary. I thought I was going to go study in Germany. But that didn't happen. Because I switched it up and thought I'd rather continue playing the saxophone. And that didn't happen because I hadn't been practicing while I was doing my other major. And so there were just people who were much better and more practiced than me who would get into the program through their auditions, and I couldn't. Started accounting. Got bored, went civil engineering. Math good, didn't like that. Swapped to electrical engineering. Calculus kicked your booty. Financial analysis. So too many units to go back into accounting. Too many units? How do you have too many? What does that mean? Like you're wasting units if you go back to accounting? Because you're over... Because is accounting a shorter program? What should I do? I could 3D model, or I could do a chill game. Guys, what's a chill game we could play? Do we have an idea? Let's watch the trails thing first. Switch us over to just chatting. XCOM 2. Yeah, that's probably a good one. We haven't done that in a while. Zomboid or Elon? Pacific Drive? Nah, I'm good. I don't have Helldivers 2 installed. I'd installed that a long time ago. Just reinstall it. Yeah, all, what, 80, 90 gigabytes? While I'm streaming? Yeah, that's a good idea. Just buy Oblivion right now. No. That's money I don't have to spend. Does this 1000X resist game? Does it have voice acting or do I have to read? You have Dredge too? Do you know if it has voice acting? I don't know, man. It does have voice acting. Cool. It's a thriller, futuristic 3D game. It looks like there might be combat. Almost all of it is voice. Keep in mind it's a fever dream of a game. Probably something we'd want to do for a whole stream on its own then. Because it looks like, yeah, people get 11 hours out of this game, 10 hours, 9 hours. Yeah, people get a lot of hours out of this game. Why not something I want to just hop on for a second? I could just 3D model. I just have to be careful not to show anything. If I start the clothing, that means I'd be covering the parts that I shouldn't show. It's a Barbie doll, but still. I think Twitch doesn't like Barbie dolls. There is Dredge, true. Person would play it safe. Yeah. I'm not gonna try it. Play Cold Steel 3. You know what? Yeah. I could just chill out and try to get my witch and Elin rolling. Maybe. God, I'm so boring. All I do is play Trails. Why am I so boring? We could watch the concert. Doesn't have a spoiler in it still. Is it... Am I allowed to watch it? I don't know if I am. On stream. Unless we, like, watch partied it. One small line is so vague you won't even know it. Okay. How long is the stage play? I could watch party it if I don't want to get hit by any copyright stuff. Shouldn't be a huge deal to just watch it. How long is it? 2.5 hours? Gots, that'd be 4 hours. That'd be a whole stream. I don't know about that. I'd want to do that as like a... There's stuff to skip, like intermission and such. Yeah, we just have to watch party it, and I would have to make sure I don't. I would have to make sure that I don't. What is it? I have to make sure that I don't pause it so that other people could watch it along with me. Well, let's watch the cutscene comparison for now. See what there is here. Let me move myself. Cool. This is actual gameplay. Well, cutscenes, but, you know, in-game. This is so much more dynamic now. Like, look at the original. They're just standing there, not moving. Like, you have to imagine it. The theater of the mind kind of situation, but this is awesome.
正気とは思えない。どうして放っておいてくれなかったんだ。
どうしてって言われてもな。いわゆる成り行きってやつ？
It's supposed to be on the Switch.
カシウスブライト、あなたは自分が何をしてるのだ。
It's supposed to be on the Switch. The graphics, the models look a little lower res. Yeah, I still like 2.5D. Come on, kick him.
俺の娘だよ。お前さんと同じくらいの娘がいるって。
Give us the kick.
そういえば、そんな話をしてるんじゃ。
There it is. Ow.
大きな声を出さない。
わかったよ。
No yelling.
でも、
I'm sorry,
君の
Estelle.
行動の方が余計に怪我に響くんじゃ。
なんか言った。
だから怪我を悪化させる。
なんか言った。
She's scary.
なんでもないです。
ま、この家の中ではエステルに逆らわん方がいい。本気で怒らせたら俺もかなわんくらいだからな。
This whole time, nothing has moved in the original game.
ところであんた、なんか忘れてることない？名前よ、名前。
So I should make Joshua. I should mod Joshua as a box bro and Estelle as me, so I get to dropkick chat. Is that what you're saying, Popper?
ま、道理だな。
That was just the whole opening cutscene.
今更隠して
Well,
も
not
仕方あ
opening.
るまい。
The whole Partway through opening cutscene.
不便だし聞かせてもらおうか。
わかりました。
I love
僕
this.
は
Joshua.
僕の名前は
Holy cow, there's so much. That's great. There's so much cinematic potential now in 3D. I like the 2.5D style more. English voice actor Civil War. What the heck is that? Hero Hey. Okay. I see. They're fighting. Something about Genshin, as per usual.